Hi, James.
Hi Leo, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you, James. Very well. Diving into 2021. James,
Absolutely.
Thanks again. Thanks for the market update that you're providing to us. Can you please take us through December, and then if you could, just a quick look at last year as a whole?
Yeah, sure. So it was a volatile year, of course, but markets did end the year on a high with some positive returns in December. So the FTSE 100, for instance, which measures UK large cap companies, was up 3.3%. And medium and smaller companies in the UK fared even better, so they both gained around 6.5%. Now, much of this positivity is coming from all the optimism surrounding the vaccines, which are now being rolled out. But also here in the UK, we had that last-minute Brexit deal announced on Christmas Eve. And largely because of that, the pound ended the year at its highest level against the dollar since 2018. And this chart here shows some of the returns of global equity and other indices in 2020. And as you can see, despite the positivity towards the end of the year, it was still a negative year overall for UK companies, particularly the larger companies in the FTSE 100. European equities have also just ended the year in the negative, but some markets have managed to provide quite strong positive returns despite all the volatility we've seen. So the US, for example, is up over 18% for the year, largely thanks to the dominance of those big tech stocks, which we've mentioned quite a lot. And also emerging markets have had a particularly good year thanks to the very strong recovery in China. Then, of course, you've got UK gilts or government bonds, which have done well because of interest rates falling to their lowest levels on record. And then, of course, you've got gold, which is up 21% for the year, which isn't too surprising given that gold tends to do well when the traditional stock markets are under stress, which they certainly were throughout most of last year.
James, I'd like to ask if you've got anything in your sights, anything you're expecting for the month ahead. But first, what was the market response to the lockdown announcement from Boris Johnson yesterday?
Well, markets did wobble a bit yesterday afternoon and evening when it became apparent that there was going to be another national lockdown. But just looking at them today, as we record, the FTSE is roughly flat for the day. So it hasn't opened largely down as it maybe would have back in March last year. And we're not expecting anywhere near as much volatility this time round because obviously we know a lot more about the virus now, and of course you've got the vaccines being rolled out. So
Sure.
All else equal, there really shouldn't be anywhere near as much volatility as we saw back in February and March last year.
Sure. Okay, well, we'll be looking at that throughout the course of the month naturally. And I'll look forward to catching up with you again in a month's time to see how we fared through Jan.
Thanks very much, Leo.
Thanks, James. Take care.
Bye-bye.